Let's congratulate Mr. Spencer and Miss Julissa on their wedding. May they live a happy life together.
Dear, your brother will give the Dawn Project to Spencer's company. Are you relieved now?
Dad, thank Magnus for me.
With the Dawn Project,
Zhang's crisis will be resolved.
going public won't be a problem. And dear,
About buying the island, did you tell Spencer?
I haven't told him yet.
It has been 3 years since you last saw your old man, am I right?
I don't care. This week, you must
Bring Spencer to stay on the island for a few days.
Okay, Dad. I will bring him there. 3 years ago, I married Spencer. My dad announced bankruptcy and handed his assets to my adopted brother. With Magnus's help, Spencer's company is thriving right now. 2 days from now is our 3rd wedding anniversary. We're going to Dad's island for a vacation. It's gonna be perfect. A baby? 3 years have passed, and we still don't have a marriage certificate. He has never touched me. A baby? Whose is it?
Kiss her! Kiss her! Kiss her!
Spencer, no!
Spencer, why did you hang up?
She's not important, unlike you and our baby.
Spencer, we've been married for 3 years. You haven't touched me once, but you cheated with a bar girl and had a child with her? How could you do this to me?
Mr. Spencer is married and loves his wife dearly, but now he's wrapped around Marina's finger.
She stayed pure for Spencer for 3 years. Marina has suffered more.
Why won't he divorce her and stay with Marina?
Divorce? His marriage with that wicked woman wasn't legal.
Hold on, Wicked? What's up with her? Tell me.
What? I'm the wicked woman, but I'm still a virgin. For 3 years, Spencer has never touched me.
Julissa, he never touched you because you're dirty. He told me that when he sees you, he's reminded of your wedding night. The night you were kidnapped.
So that's it. That's the reason why. You didn't apply for our wedding certificate.
Julissa, 25. Disciple of the 8 Poles, martial arts champion. There have been multiple kidnapping cases. We need your help for the rescue mission. Miss Julissa, thank you for going undercover and assisting us.
Julissa, we're getting married today. Where in the world are you?
Today, there has been kidnapping cases involving multiple women.
Julissa, this kidnapping case, you were mentioned in the report. Were you there?
Honey, don't worry. I'm doing fine. I wasn't hurt.
I'm asking, did the kidnappers sully you?
I'm still myself. I have video evidence of rescuing those girls, but the culprit hasn't been caught. I can't show it to anyone. You never really believed me all these years.
Oh gosh, I forgot to tell you, I'm pregnant. He said when I'm further along, he'll get our certificate. By then, you'll officially be the other woman.
I'm the other woman?
Mr. Spencer, we know you love Marina, but she has a child. You have to put up with it.
What's the big deal? Whatever he wants, I'll give it to him. After all, after 3 years, he has endured being with that dirty woman.
You really care about Mr. Spencer, huh?
Spencer, if you can't tell Julissa about this, we will tell her for you. We can't let Marina and your child suffer.
Whoever dares tell her about this will be dead. The company's going public. I don't want any accidents. That's all for today. I have to head back home.
About buying the island, did you tell Spencer? When are you coming home?
Not yet. I'm coming home by myself.
My dear, what happened with you too?
Is he busy with work? In a couple of days, your brother and I will go there to take you home personally.
You're home now. Honey, let's have dinner together. I made your favorite special braised pork today.
Everything you did for me every day was all an act. You pretended to be a perfect husband except for sleeping together. Why did you drink so much? Three days after the wedding, you wanted to do it.
Honey, I drank too much. Our first night. Let's save it until we get our marriage certificate.
Since that night, you went to the study and stayed there for 3 long years. 3 years of pretending. You fooled me. You weren't drunk. You were disgusted of me, afraid I would taint you.
Honey, why aren't you eating? Ah, I know. Here. Honey, what's wrong? Are you not feeling well?
I'm fine. I just had a few drinks with some colleagues.
Oh.
I never thought I'd be disgusted by you two. But after today, we should part ways. Director, that's my resignation letter.
Doctor! Please help my wife and child! I'm sorry. Honey. Honey. She's my friend's wife. He's not here. I was so worried. I said she was mine. Honey? You resigned from work? That's okay. I can support you, no problem. From now on, you just enjoy life at home, huh?
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Excuse me, are you Marina's husband? We need your signature.
Honey, I'll be back after I sign the papers.
Sure, go ahead.
Julissa, come to the bar tonight. I'll be with Spencer. Come meet us.
Honey, over here.
Today, I want to thank two people. The first one is Miss Julissa, who just arrived, and the second is Mr. Spencer, who has taken such good care of me. He's the most important person in my entire life.
Honey, you don't know how to drink tequila. Try it.
Miss Julissa, Spencer, he rarely drinks alcohol. I taught him how to drink tequila.
Miss Marina, you're quite the barfly. You really seem to know a lot.
Honey, Marina just thanked me. Be polite to her. I'll get going. I'm picking a friend up.
Julissa, why are you being so sarcastic? Everyone knows Spencer never touched you. Because for 3 years, he thought you were dirty.
Dirty? I'm not as dirty as you.
Even though I work here, my body belongs only to Spencer. As for you, the day you were kidnapped, you know it yourself. What really happened to you?
Miss Marina, don't make accusations so quickly. It is true I was indeed kidnapped for a night, but I vaguely remember that, in the kidnapper's hideout, there was a woman there tied up like a dog.
What did you say?
And I remember that girl actually looked a bit like you, Miss Marina.
That is nonsense! I don't know! Don't slander me without any proof!
I didn't see it clearly then, but it seems like it really was her.
Julissa, why are you forcing me like this? You know I'm pregnant and I can't drink. Spencer and I, we're innocent.
Julissa, you're a nurse. How could you force a pregnant woman to drink?
I didn't do that. So you believe her over me?
What pregnant woman would ever joke about her child? I didn't expect that jealousy would make you so vicious. Julissa, after all these years, I was wrong about you.
No, I was wrong. I was blinded for so long. All these years I didn't see your true colors.
What do you mean? Explain yourself! Julissa!
Spencer, are you okay? How could she do this to you? She really doesn't respect you at all.
Mr. Spencer, that lowborn woman dared to splash alcohol on you. You are the CEO of Jam Group.
She's impulsive and has a bad temper. But then she'll apologize and make amends. Marina, are you all right? Let's get you checked.
I'm fine.
Don't worry. At tomorrow's party, I'll force her to apologize to you. To you, and to the baby in your belly as well.
Where are you taking me?
You'll know later. Let's go.
Today is our 3rd wedding anniversary. He still remembers.
Spencer! Miss Julissa, I'm so glad you could make it to my party.
This is your birthday party? Julissa, how dare you show up here? You dared to lay your hands on my son throwing alcohol in his face? Don't even try to deny it. We all know the truth!
Mom!
Julissa, you were defiled and your family went bankrupt. Yet my brother didn't mind.
He loved you and married you, but you dared to hit him.
You know, the Jung family is a family of scholars, and Spencer ignored all the gossip and brought you home. And this is how you choose to repay us? A family of scholars? Maybe you mean a family that tolerated infidelity and allowed him to bring home a bar girl like her.
Shut up! Marina may sing in a bar, but she doesn't rely on men. She's pure and clean, and with my brother, she's not someone like you. What's funny?
Did you say pure and clean? Well, the night that they slept together, he just sat back.
Julissa, how can you be so vulgar? I brought you here to apologize to Marina, not to act all crazy.
So now I'm the crazy one? Do you remember what day is today? Today's our 3rd wedding anniversary and you forgot. Instead, you're here celebrating your mistress's birthday. And you even want me to apologize? Am I the one who's crazy or is it you?
I haven't forgotten our anniversary. After the party, we'll celebrate it together. Please don't make a scene here. Also, she's not my mistress.
It's all right. Julissa, it's really all my fault. I want to apologize.
You're going to be my sister-in-law. Why are you apologizing?
Excuse me, that's Spencer's gift for my birthday.
This is the deed to our marital home. Spencer, because you believed I was tainted, that means you think the house I lived in was tainted too? Now you're giving my things to Marina? Why don't you explain this to me? Hey, son, what's wrong? You've been protecting her for years. We know what people have been saying about you. But now we don't have to be afraid to confront her.
Exactly. You've been chosen by the HM group. You'll also get the Dawn Project. That's a multi-million-dollar project. Are you still going to support her?
That's the top group in the South Province. If we secure the Dawn Project, it will solve our company's problems and be the leading company in River Province. And after that, the Jung family will be a prominent family. It's about time to clean up the filth in this house.
Julissa, if you have any sense of shame, get out of our house!
You want me to leave? You know that if it weren't for my brother's help, the Jung group wouldn't be where it is today, you ungrateful people! Spencer, he helped you get the Dawn Project.
You have such a rotten brain, haven't you? Since your family went bankrupt, you've been living in our house. We fed you, gave you clothes, used our things. We all had to put up with you, you shameless woman. And now you're turning the tables? You witch! Have you no shame, Julissa?
You dare to slap me?
Julissa, for goodness sake, stop making a scene.
Let go of me! It was your sister who hit me first! Are you really that blind?
Enough! Miss Julissa, please. Cecilia's young, and she's Spencer's little sister. If you want to hit her, hit me instead.
Don't you dare! Marina's pregnant with my brother's child. If you dare to touch even her hair, my brother will never let you go.
Listen, son. It seems like this woman has no self-respect at all. When exactly are you going to end this?
Julissa, I'm sorry. I'm with Marina now. I can't waste time with you. Your status isn't good enough for the family.
Why is that? All because of the kidnapping? You think I'm already dirty? Is that it?
Enough!
But if you truly loved me, none of this would matter at all.
I said enough! It's because I love you that I tried. But whenever I touch you, I feel sick. I've seen a therapist already. I've been tormented for so many years. Can't you understand what I've been through?
If that's really the case, you could have told me. I would have left on my own. Spencer, why do you have to do this? Why must you betray me and hurt me like this?
Wasn't it you who betrayed me first? Before we got married, you were already disgustingly filthy.
Julissa, how dare you hit him? All of this is clearly your fault!
You tramp! You've gone too far! How dare you hit my son! I will beat you to a pulp!
Stop! Don't you dare touch her! Miss Julissa, Mr. Magnus sent us to pick you up. Should I call someone to deal with these people?
No need. We're all even now. I am leaving.
Julissa! You're wicked! I knew you planned all of these! Bringing them here to cause trouble! You're so vicious!
Marina,
My stomach!
what's wrong? What is it? Julissa, I've always thought that you were just tainted, but your heart is even more so.
Your wife was kidnapped and defiled. Is that true, Mr. Spencer?
Sir Spencer, you just said your wife was tainted. What do you mean? Was she unfaithful? Did she cheat on you?
Julissa, I purposely
Sir
call these
Spencer, please
reporters
answer.
to let the whole world know that you're a wicked woman, to ruin your reputation, so Spencer will completely abandon you.
Julissa was kidnapped 3 years ago. Kidnappers defiled her. She has been tainted. Jung family is pure and innocent, and we've done our best. We've supported her for 3 years.
Julissa was kidnapped and defiled. Mr. Spencer, is that true?
Thank you for your concern. Julissa is part of the past now. Because now Marina is the girl I want to protect. She's suffered too much for me.
Mr. Spencer is so considerate to Miss Marina.
Miss Julissa, they're slandering you. 3 years ago, you were the one who saved those girls. Let's reveal the truth.
No need. It's not the right time yet.
Is this Mr. Spencer's ex-wife, Julissa? This is the scene of the kidnapping 3 years ago.
Mr. Spencer was telling the truth. She was defiled. She's a disgusting and dirty woman.
Julissa, you've been lying to me all this time!
Brother, it's a good thing you haven't touched her. It would be disgusting. Marina is better, pure and innocent.
Miss Julissa, according to our sources, this video's fake.
Julissa, did you like the special gift I sent you? Do you like it? It's a pity you're powerless now. You can't beat me.
You're really full of surprises, Marina. Since you've given me a gift, it wouldn't be right not to return the favor. Marina, are you ready to accept the gift I have for you?
What do you mean?
Miss Julissa, the culprit behind it has been arrested. The mysterious person said you can reveal it. Press the send button. The truth will be exposed on all platforms.
You are a dirty slut! Any rug or chair here is much cleaner than you. I want you to get out of Marina's birthday party. Get out!
She's the one. She's the defiled woman. How can she still be here? So shameful.
Julissa, you were violated by so many thugs. You're so dirty. It's a pity he has to put up with you. Have pity on him. Just let us be.
Get out of here, you slut! You don't belong here.
You all say I'm a bad woman. Then I'll show each and every one of you who the real bad woman is. Go replace the fake video of the scene immediately. To prevent anyone from using the Zhang family name to deceive people in the future, I hereby declare that Marina is the only daughter-in-law of our esteemed family. Anyone else claiming to be is a fake.
Julissa. You said you were innocent. Does that look innocent to you? You disappoint me, but we were husband and wife. I have nothing to do with that video. This will also affect Jiang Group.
Let me go! I'll say it again. The video is fake and I'm sure Marina's behind
And
it!
now you're still blaming Marina? Julissa, let's get a divorce. I'll compensate you for the house. In addition, I'll find you a job at a top-tier hospital. Don't worry. Even if I get married to Marina, I will not abandon you.
There's no need for that. Just take care of your Marina.
You still can't let me go. Are you still angry at me?
Spencer, you're so self-righteous, aren't you? But soon enough, you're going to see Marina's true colors, and I hope by then, you're not going to abandon your wife again.
What do you mean?
Quick, point the camera at the screen.
Marina?
Once we get the money, we'll kill them all. We'll kill them all!
Don't kill us, please! Please take the money and let us go! There are 3 kidnappers. All of them have weapons. There are 3 hostages. It's better to wait for the rescue team to coordinate with me. It's much safer.
Hey, handsome. As long as you let me go, I'll do anything you want.
Really?
How is this possible?
Mr. Spencer, your current wife, Miss Marina, was also kidnapped back then.
How did Marina get kidnapped too?
Who cares if Marina was abducted too? Our Marina is not a loose woman unlike some other lady here. Even if she was kidnapped, she resisted, absolutely, with all her might. She didn't give in, right, Marina?
Yes, that's right. Spencer, don't watch it. Turn off the video now!
Wait a second! Brother, don't turn it off! Look! Julissa's in there too. She was also abducted!
Julissa, you were lying to me. You were never pure from the start. You lied to me for 3 years.
So Marina gets kidnapped, and she's pure and innocent, and I get kidnapped, and I'm disgusting? This family has double standards! But what's the rush? The good part is just about to come. How is that possible? Why would Marina kiss the kidnapper provocatively?
No. My sister-in-law isn't like that. This video must be fake.
Marina, tell me what's going on.
Spencer, please let me explain. I was coerced to do it. I sacrificed myself to save the hostages. Spencer! So 3 years ago, Miss Marina sacrificed herself to the kidnapper so she can save those kidnapped girls from harm? Turn off the video! Turn it off now!
Since Miss Marina claims she sacrificed herself to save the kidnapped girls, then let's keep watching to find out the whole truth.
No!
Wait a second! The rescue team will be here soon. I can't be impulsive.
Beautiful.
Freeze! Hands on your head! Thank you for infiltrating them and helping us. 2 have been arrested and 1 escaped. Hostages have been rescued. 1 hostage has been assaulted. The rest are safe.
Thank you. Go on.
The truth of the kidnapping case from 3 years ago is out. Turns out Miss Julissa used herself as bait to save the others. Miss Julissa is a true hero.
I can't believe the woman who was supposedly gang raped has been standing on a moral high ground, slandering our hero. We were all deceived.
No, don't watch that. That video is fake, not real.
Impossible. Impossible! Julissa. Julissa. What is going on here?
Spencer. No matter how many times I explained to you about that kidnapping case, you didn't believe me. You thought I was dirty. Don't you want the truth? Here today, I have shown it to you.
Spencer, please believe me. It's her. She's just scheming. She made this video up.
Julissa, explain to me. Did you orchestrate this to hurt Marina?
The evidence is right in front of us. And you still don't believe me? For 3 years, I now know you never really believed me. Not even once.
Julissa!
Brother, look, the video is all over the internet. The officials also released a statement. This video is real. Everyone is angry at us.
It's so shocking. Our heroine has been wrong for years. That damn scumbag, he disliked our goddess. He's blind. Marina's disgusting, shameless. Jung family is
Brother,
heartless.
how could you fall for someone like Marina?
What? So Marina's really the filthy one?
Mr. Spencer, your current wife, Miss Marina, was defiled by kidnappers. Are you disowning her?
Sir Spencer, Miss Julissa was the hero who saved the kidnapped girls. You lost a pearl and picked up trash. Do you regret it now?
Marina! Tell me what is going on.
Miss Marina, about the kidnapping. How many kidnappers defiled you? Why did you turn around and slander Miss Julissa, who actually saved you?
Enough! This shameless woman ruined Miss Julissa's marriage. Disgusting woman. Hit her.
Enough!
This cheap girl is pregnant. Stop hitting her!
Why do you still care? Wouldn't it be better if she were dead? It would be a clean break for us, so she doesn't ruin our reputation.
Exactly, brother.
Spencer, you have to believe me. That video is fake, believe me. I really love you. My whole life, you're the only man I've had.
You're still blaming Julissa for this mess? It's all because you forced Julissa away!
No, that's not the truth. Please believe me. This baby inside me is 100% your child. My stomach hurts.
Wait, son. The company is signing with HM Group tomorrow. Aren't you going to dump this burden?
Yeah, brother. Who knows who the father is? It could be anybody.
No, please, Spencer. The baby in my belly is really yours. I won't lie to you like Julissa.
Shut up! Don't you ever mention her name.
Spencer, I asked a distant relative to help you get the Dawn Project from the HM Group. I love you. I've done so much for you. You can't abandon me.
You helped me with the Dawn Project?
Yeah, I did.
Marina, I didn't know you did so much for my dear Spencer. I think there was a misunderstanding about the kidnapping.
Brother? Sister-in-law. Didn't seem like that kind of woman. Before this matter is cleared up, we shouldn't falsely accuse anyone.
Okay. Come with me to tomorrow's signing ceremony.
Julissa, I won't give you a chance to come back. Spencer can only be mine.
Hello?
Julissa, I don't think that Spencer will leave me. Listen, I have our baby in my belly. He won't abandon me.
That's perfect. Don't get divorced then.
I hope you grow old together.
Really? You're still talking nonsense?
Okay, I might as well tell you. Spencer has already won the HM Group's Dawn Project. When the company goes public, I will become the Jung Group's only First Lady. And you, after leaving Spencer, will only end up on the streets. How I'm doing
Is none of your business.
Miss Julissa, Mr. Magnus has been waiting for you.
Brother! Hey, Magnus. Long time no see. I heard you're now the head of the HM group of companies. Under your leadership, you rank the first in the South. You're doing amazing.
No. These are not important. What matters is you, Julissa. If I had known your marriage would end up like this, I shouldn't have let you go.
I missed you so much.
I missed you too. 3 years ago, you suddenly left the company to marry Spencer, without even telling me. Now you know you were wrong.
I know I was wrong. I was really wrong about things. Marrying Spencer 3 years ago was the biggest mistake I've ever made in my life.
All right. Listen to me. He doesn't deserve you, and he's not worth your tears. Julissa, I will protect you now.
Magnus, thank you so much.
What are you thanking me for? There's no need for that. You'll always be the most radiant Julissa in my heart. I won't let anyone bully you again. I will cancel all the business with the Jung family, including the Dawn Project.
Hold on. Such important news should be announced at a more grand occasion. I want them to feel hope and experience the pain of loss. Don't you think that would be more interesting?
I'll listen to you. I'll go make arrangements. Dad might arrive a little late. He's quite far. You should go and get some much-needed rest.
All right.
Welcome, Mr. Paul. Sorry for the delay.
No worries. You're so accomplished at such a young age. In just 3 years, you've built a small company to a scale like this. I'm afraid I couldn't find another on the whole river province.
Thank you. May I ask why you're here today?
I think Mr. Spencer should know that our head office's Dawn Project will be awarded to you. I just came early to congratulate you and discuss our future relationship.
Actually, my beloved wife pulled some strings to help me secure this project already.
Huh? Mr. Spencer's wife actually has connections in our head office?
Excuse me for a moment.
All right. Then we will talk more at the signing ceremony tomorrow.
Spencer, I have made you some soup. Have some later.
Okay.
Excuse me. I didn't know we had a guest.
Mr.
I'll leave now.
Spencer, is this lady your wife?
Marina, show him the way out.
Okay. Mr. Paul, what are you doing?
Marina, back when you were at my service, you called me Brother Paul. Now that you have a new life, you call me Mr. Paul.
It's not like that.
Marina, you, a bar hostess, suddenly transformed into the CEO's wife. I don't care what you did to latch on to Spencer, but you're using HM Group's name to fool people and ruining its reputation. Do you know the consequences of that? Huh? Do you know the consequences of that? Huh?
Brother Paul, I know I was wrong.
You don't want to be arrested Implicate Spencer and lose the Dawn Project, do you?
I can't lose the Dawn Project. If my lies are exposed, the company will collapse. Spencer will hate me. I can't live without him. I know what to do.
Wow. The HM Group is indeed the richest in the southern province. This is luxurious.
I just got an information. The second lady of HM Group will attend the banquet in person today.
Did you mean the Pearl of the Southern Province? I heard HM Group was originally run by her. However, for the sake of love, she gave up her fortune. That kind of spirit is truly admirable.
Brother, I think our Marina is pretty good too. If it weren't for her, how could we have won this project?
Yes. From now on, treat Marina well. Everyone has an ugly past. Don't dwell on it.
What's wrong? You haven't attended for a long time. Are you nervous? Julissa, don't worry. I'll always be by your side until you're finally ready. And when you're ready, if you want to take over the company, you can.
Brother, thank you. You're so kind.
As long as you ask, I'm willing to do anything for you. How many times do I have to remind you? I'm not your real brother. We're not blood related, Julissa. Okay, I got it. I'm on my way.
You go on ahead. I can go in by myself.
But you're not.
Don't worry. I put up with it before, because I still loved Spencer. But right now, everything is done between us.
Okay, I'll have my assistant come over.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, you look stunning today.
Oh my, Marina has worked so hard for my brother. The second Miss of HM Group is a wealthy lady. She also gave up everything for love. Unlike that Julissa. Besides doing chores, she's just a useless housewife.
Don't mention that tramp. The second lady of HM Group is about to arrive. It would be great if you could get to know her.
Welcome, everyone, to the HM Group Project signing ceremony. Now let's all welcome our very important guest of honor.
Julissa?
Whoa!
How could she be?
Could this be the second daughter of the HM Group?
With her elegance and nobility, her beauty is that of a fairy.
Julissa? This is impossible. She's just one of the Jungs abandoned. Her dad went bankrupt, so this can't be. Cooking and cleaning is all she's good for. There's no way.
Cecilia, Julissa knows Spencer's gonna sign a big deal with the HM Group. Maybe she regrets leaving him, so she's here to cause trouble.
We can't allow this. I'll kick her out right now. Stop! You're intruding on HM Group's signing ceremony. What's with the security here? How could they allow a penniless rat inside this place?
If you can come here, then why can't I?
You dare compare yourself to us? Without my brother, you're just some impoverished nobody.
Miss Julissa, you know you can't sneak in and call yourself wife to the Jung Group CEO, right? You two are already divorced after all, and I'm Spencer's wife now. This here is improper.
Oh, yeah. You're using the Jung family name to deceive people. Julissa, you're a shameless little—
Cecilia, quiet. Julissa, where have you been all this time? You didn't reply to my calls or messages. I must have misjudged you. We could have avoided all this if you talked to me earlier.
Could we really? Could we, Spencer? Have you ever believed anything I said? We're done now, Mr. Spencer. You and I are completely done.
If you really just wanted to cut ties with me, then why even come here?
Julissa, can you stop pretending, huh? Everyone can see that you're desperate for whatever my brother has here now.
Julissa, this is not for you to handle. Go back there. Whatever you need, we'll talk about it after I'm done with the signing ceremony.
But if I do leave, then the signing ceremony will be in shambles.
Who do you think you are? Are you trying to say that you organized the ceremony? Or are you trying to say that you're the HM Group's second daughter?
Right on the money. Because I'm her.
Please, Julissa, are you out of your mind?
You are just a good-for-nothing housewife abandoned by the Jung family, woman. And you dare impersonate the HM Group's second daughter?
Julissa, can you please stop this nonsense? The HM Group is not a group you can slander.
Miss Julissa, I know that you're still not over divorcing Spencer, but you're impersonating the HM Group's second daughter just to cause trouble here. Just wait for the real ones from the HM Group.
Who's causing trouble over here?
The HM Group president's assistant is already here.
Julissa, now you've been caught red-handed. You're finished now.
Assistant Kevin, you're here just in time. When will your boss, Mr. Magnus, arrive?
Mr. Magnus is with other VIPs. He'll be here soon. I heard someone was causing trouble here. What's going on here?
It's this good-for-nothing girl impersonating the HM Group's second daughter. Trying to hoard attention. She wants to stop the signing.
She's just an abandoned wife of the Jung family. Someone holding a grudge against my brother, who's about to sign a big deal with Mr. Magnus. She's here to cause trouble. Get her out of here!
Miss Julissa!
Julissa, it's no use running now. Security's about to get you.
Silence! And you dare throw Miss Julissa out? Do you know who she is?
Assistant Kevin? What on earth do you mean? She's just the abandoned wife of the Jung family. She's just a greedy little penniless hag.
That's right, Manager Kevin. We're the VIPs, so how can you help this loser?
And you even dared to insult Miss Julissa?
Assistant Kevin. Admittedly, my sister was a bit harsh, but you cannot hit her in public.
A slap to her is leniency. Do you know who Miss Julissa is?
Assistant Kevin. Just forget it.
Spencer, just look at her with another rich guy so quickly. She really doesn't care about you at all.
Julissa, what is going on here? Are you really with him?
Let go.
Brother! Don't tell me you still have feelings for her. She might have even been cheating on you with the assistant of Mr. Magnus this whole time.
Julissa, you are such a disgraceful woman.
Marina, do you think everyone is just like you? Who sleeps around?
Don't you slander me! I'm just defending Spencer here, my dear love!
Julissa, how can you say such a thing to Marina? Apologize to her.
Marina is not like you. She has a solid background, and she's independent. She doesn't rely on men. And for my brother, she even helped secure HM Group's Dawn project.
So you're saying that she helped your brother secure the Dawn project?
Exactly. Marina knows you're from a humble background and you get jealous, so she didn't tell you about this. It doesn't surprise me that until now you're still full of jealousy.
Julissa, don't think you can act all high and mighty just because you're hooking up with Manager Kevin. Marina only needs to make one phone call to get this disgusting man fired from the HM Group. You couple of cheaters should be on the streets, you hear me?
You still dare to insult Miss Julissa?
Are you getting scared now? Why don't you get on your knees and apologize to us? You dare hit me, Julissa?
So what if I did?
Brother, she hit me in front of so many people.
You listen here, Cecilia. I've tolerated you all this time, but from now on, you should watch your foul mouth.
Julissa, Cecilia's still my sister, so how could you hit her in public?
She is your sister. You're right about that, but she's not mine. Assistant Kevin, go and prepare for the ceremony.
Yes. Mr. Spencer, I advise you to open your eyes and reevaluate your companions.
Julissa, since when were you with him?
Spencer, after all these years, you still don't believe a word I say. But when it comes to Marina, you never seem to have any doubts. Not that it matters anymore. My business isn't for you to worry about. I don't owe you explanations.
Julissa, have you been cheating on me?
Is Julissa going insane? Those are the seats reserved for Mr. Magnus and the second daughter of the HM group.
Julissa is sitting in the second daughter's seat. Offending the HM group will not only affect Spencer, but also the Dawn Project we worked so hard for.
Greedy Julissa! She's trying to ruin our whole family! Stop her!
Get up, Julissa, you wench! You just wouldn't stop, would you? You think you're worthy of sitting here?
Where I sit is none of your business.
Cecilia's just doing this for your own good. That there's not your seat. Move away.
You better open your eyes and take a good look over there. This seat is specially reserved for the second daughter of the Shu family. You're just a nobody sleeping with another nobody. No wonder you act recklessly.
If you offend the second daughter of the Shu family, no one can protect you.
I'll say it again.
My business is none of your concern. This seat belongs to me.
Doesn't your family even have a mirror? You know, so you can get a good look at yourself. Because how can damaged goods like you compare to the second daughter?
I'm damaged goods, huh?
Aren't you? You can go out, rent a dress, sleep around, but you'll never be somebody. You're nothing. What you really want is only in your dreams. You can't even compare to a single hair on Marina's head, let alone the second daughter's.
Exactly. If she is the second daughter of the HM group, then I might as well die right here.
Julissa, we're doing this for your own good. You should just leave quietly. Someone as filthy as you doesn't deserve to be here.
You think I'm filthy? Well, compared to you, I have a long way to go.
I'll let your wisecracking slide, but I won't let you disrupt the signing ceremony and ruin my dear's big day.
Julissa, Marina is my wife now. Can you please stop causing trouble?
I'm not causing trouble. You are the ones who should calm down and stop making a scene.
Julissa, I know you came back here for me. You're trying to get my attention by flirting with other men. Whatever the problem is, we can talk about it at home. But this is a signing ceremony with the HM group. Can you not ruin this?
Julissa, you've been in the Jung family for 3 years. My brother pampered you and given you everything. And your greed dares to repay him like this?
You call what he did pampering?
Mom.
What you call pampering is 3 years of his betrayal. He's been keeping a mistress.
Miss Julissa, I know you resent me. If you're angry, just take it out on me. Don't make things more difficult for Spencer.
Marina, I'm here. No need to apologize.
But I'm just hoping that Miss Julissa would finally come to her senses, especially for your sake. You can hit me, scold me, anything. I promise I won't fight back. Spencer, you should say something too.
She's been making a scene. I still haven't kicked her out. I'm already being generous.
Miss Julissa, leave Spencer with some dignity here. Whatever it is, we can talk outside.
Let go of me!
Julissa!
Julissa, you can see that Spencer cares most about me and our baby, right? You're just a woman unwanted by anyone and everyone. So go to hell. If you have any issues, then do whatever you want. Anything, sweetie. She really hit me.
Marina. Julissa. Hitting Marina in front of me. Are you crazy?
And I thought you couldn't get any more unreasonable after that. In my life, homewreckers are the ones I hate the most.
Julissa. What the hell are you doing?
Julissa, are you crazy? How dare you humiliate my sister-in-law?
Miss Julissa, I know you resent me, but you can't ruin my dear Spencer's
You
work.
tramp! My son was truly blind to have married you 3 years ago. He's the one who's blind. I showed him the video of the incident from 3 years ago and he still believes in this woman.
Julissa, I'm so disappointed in you. Marina is a gentle and kind person. Why do you always go out of your way to harass her? Any mistake you made, I could overlook. But at this point, you must apologize to her.
Spencer, you want to know what the biggest regret of my life is? It's marrying you. As for the best decision I've ever made, it's leaving you.
Julissa, you're totally off your rocker. You know Marina's connections and background, right? Marina, Stop going easy on this dog already. Tell your people in the HM group to teach her a lesson.
What's going on? Who's causing trouble on my turf? Who dares to cause trouble on my turf?
Julissa, the HM group is here. Let me see how you died today.
Marina, what happened to your face? Who assaulted you?
Isn't this Mr. Paul, the person in charge of the Dawn Project? He's Marina's distant relative. Isn't he?
Mr. Paul, it's this woman. Not only is she impersonating the second daughter, she even took her seat. Marina kindly talked to her about it, and then she went out of her way to hit Marina. She's ruining her signing ceremony.
What? Marina and I are good friends. Out of my respect for her, the Dawn Project went to Mr. Spencer. Hurting her is hurting me as well.
You think the Dawn Project is ultimately moved by large funds? And even if you are in charge, you still answer to Magnus.
Julissa, don't be rude. Mr. Paul is the general manager of HM's River Branch. He's in charge of the Dawn Project.
This woman does look a bit like the second daughter. You do make a convincing look. No wonder you impersonated the second daughter and caused all this trouble. But do you really know that Mr. Magnus has fully entrusted today's agreement to the second daughter? You offend the second daughter. You offend the whole HM group.
Julissa, we've given you so many chances. You didn't clean up. Now Mr. Paul is here. You won't get any more protection. Not even Assistant Kevin's.
Julissa, we've already given you a chance, yet you didn't treasure it.
You have more influence than I thought. I never thought you would hook up with someone from my company. But I get it now. He can't handle me.
Julissa, you still dare to speak such nonsense in front of Mr. Paul? You're deluding yourself to be the second daughter. Just get the hell out of here.
Julissa, kneel down and apologize to Mr. Paul. He's more forgiving than he looks. You can trust me on that.
Why should I trust you? Only him kneeling and begging to me will make me go easy on them.
What are you saying?
The second daughter of the HM group gave you your position, but instead of working hard, you've been abusing your power. You've been ruining the HM group's reputation. Now, if the second daughter finds out, will she go easy on you?
You're not qualified to boss me around. The true second daughter always believes what I say. Now, who the hell are you?
Your name is Paul, right? I remember you. From now on, you are no longer a part of the HM group.
You dare tell me to get lost?
You got kicked out of our family and lost all of your money. Yet you still have that sort of nerve to talk to Mr. Paul like that?
Julissa, are you really determined to embarrass me and ruin all my hard work?
Let go, piece of trash.
Fine. Be ungrateful then. Don't say that I never gave you a chance.
Julissa, Mr. Paul is the project leader. Humiliating Mr. Paul means humiliating HM's eldest son and second daughter. Your dear manager, Kevin, can't help you now.
It seems like the HM group has become so arrogant then. Did we really get all these wannabes representing the Shu family?
Mr. Magnus and the second daughter are away, so I am in charge of the Shu family. You've caused trouble and damage to my people repeatedly. Today, in the name of the second daughter, I will take you down. Take her away.
I dare you to try. Anyone who touches me right now will have no place in the South Province, I promise you.
Enough!
Julissa, we spent 3 years together. Do you really have to cause trouble here? Can't you at least try to think about me even once?
So you think I never thought about you? If it weren't for me, you'd be a factory manager, not the boss you are today. Don't you know that? The Dawn Project wouldn't have been yours without me. All this is because of me!
I earned all of this by myself. Except for the Dawn Project, which Marina helped me with. Julissa, are you that shameless? Are you that shameless? Mr. Paul, leave this woman to me. Julissa, I gave you a chance. All you did here is your fault. Security! Take her away.
Julissa, Spencer and HM Group's project are both mine. Your lowly status is the only one to blame here.
Stop it! Stop this! Julissa, are you alright?
He's the eldest son of the Shu family, Magnus, the owner of the HM Group.
Listen to me, Paul. I put you in charge of the Dawn Project. And this is how you handle things?
Mr. Magnus, you see...
We're done for. Mr. Magnus is angry. This dog is dragging us down.
Mr. Magnus, he doesn't have any fault here. Mr. Paul has no fault. It's that woman who's impersonating the second daughter. My brother was about to have her arrested.
Mr. Magnus, it's my fault. I failed to properly manage this woman I kicked out of my house.
Are you saying that the troublemaker is Julissa?
Mr. Magnus, it's all my fault. Before you arrived, I didn't get rid of this woman quick, so she managed to cause a scene here at the signing. She called the HM Group all sorts of things.
That's so. Tell me, what did she say?
She used the name of the HM Group and the Shu family to commit fraud and slander me, the project manager. She even threatened to remove me from the HM Group if I dared to touch her. She even said I'd have no place in South Province. Mr. Magnus, she's utterly humiliating you.
Did she really say that?
I'm absolutely sure. Who does she think she is? All she is trash that Zhang's disposed of, and she still dares to be
Mr.
arrogant.
Magnus, we can all testify.
That's right, Mr. Magnus. Don't be reserved for our sake. This woman here no longer has anything to do with my son. Punish her as severely as you want.
Julissa, Mr. Magnus is angry. You're so dead. Very dead. No one can save you now.
Miss Julissa told you to get lost. Then why are you still here?
Mr. Magnus, are you joking around right now?
You are now removed from the HM Group, and you are banned from the entire South Province. Take him away!
I'm sorry, Mr. Magnus! Mr. Magnus! I'm sorry, Mr. Magnus!
What's going on right now? Why is Mr. Magnus helping Julissa out?
It's okay. Maybe Mr. Magnus was just mistaken. Maybe he thought his men were messing with a guest. Besides, we still have Marina. She knows people in the HM Group, and she got the project from my brother. Maybe Mr. Magnus would eventually recognize Marina.
Right, you're right.
Why did Paul get taken away? Who is Julissa really?
Mr. Magnus, listen to me. Here's the thing. I can explain. We kicked that woman out of our family, and she's here to cause trouble by trying to ruin our cooperation with your family.
That's right, Mr. Magnus. You must punish this deeply malicious woman who seeks to stain you too.
Seeking to stain him? You're malicious. You're talking about yourselves.
So you're the ones who've been making things difficult and targeting Julissa, right?
Mr. Magnus, don't listen to her nonsense. She's from a bankrupt family who wants my brother's money. She even dared to sleep around with random men. And my brother kicked her out because she got found out.
I get it now. Julissa, not only did you hook up with Kevin, you even tricked Mr. Magnus.
Julissa, daring to provoke Mr. Magnus? Do you want to die? I gave you all the money you want, so why still flirt with other men? Are you that lonely? Are you that desperate?
You're saying I flirted around with other men?
The facts are already in front of us. Yet here you are making excuses. You came from a humble background. You have nothing. So if you didn't sell yourself, then how did you meet Kevin? How did you meet Mr. Magnus? And you call yourself the second daughter. You are just being delusional. Why do you keep lying to us all?
Oh, dear Spencer.
Shut up! Mr. Spencer, 3 years of marriage and you never learned to trust your wife? You do not deserve her. And for today's signing ceremony, she can do whatever she wants. Whatever she wants. The multi-billion project is also up to her, because she truly is from the HM Group. Because she truly is from the
That's
HM Group.
impossible, Mr. Magnus. You must be mistaken. She's a nobody. She's been with the family for 3 years. Laundry and cooking are all she does. It's an important project. You can't give it to her.
How dare you speak such nonsense and humiliate Julissa?
Julissa, are you really going this far just to spite me for those 3 years?
She's been in your family for 3 years. She's suffered more than enough. Everything she's doing now is for herself.
Julissa, you're so close to Mr. Magnus. Why haven't I ever heard you mention him before, huh?
Have you ever tried to understand me? Or find out who my family is? Have you ever believed anything I ever said? You know, in your heart, Spencer, I am nothing but a dirty woman for you to pick on and clean up. I can do anything. But I will never compare to Marina and the baby in her belly. Isn't that right?
I'm sorry. I was wrong. Let's just get this signed, then I can explain. The contract's more important. You're clearly close to Mr. Magnus. You're the one in charge of this project. Let's just sign the contract already.
He's right, Miss Julissa. You know that Spencer put a lot into this project. Please sign the contract with him.
And Julissa, you've always been so understanding and reasonable. You won't make things more difficult for Spencer, right?
Julissa, after we sign the contract, I promise I'll double your compensation.
Miss Julissa, I know you still have feelings for Spencer. I can give him back to you. Just please let him have this project. I promise I'll do anything.
Marina, you don't have to give up so much. After all, you're carrying my brother's baby.
It's okay. As long as we get the project, I'll do anything.
Everyone. The signing ceremony for the Dawn Project was set to begin. But I announce that today's signing ceremony is now cancelled. Is now cancelled. From today onwards, the HM Group will revoke any and all partnerships made with the Zhang Group.
Julissa, how could you cancel the order? Are you still throwing a tantrum? Are you still mad?
A tantrum? Spencer, even now, it's obvious you still don't believe me.
Miss Julissa, if it's because of me that you're holding a grudge against Spencer now, then I'll really offer my apologies. I'm begging you. Please don't cancel this deal. Without this project, Spencer's company it'll go bankrupt. And it'll never go public.
Oh, Mr. Magnus, we're begging you. The project can't be cancelled.
Yeah, Mr. Magnus, how can you let that wench talk nonsense up there?
Well, it seems that the lesson I taught you wasn't enough. Julissa's decision is my decision. The Dawn Project signing ceremony is cancelled.
Wow. Miss Julissa is an amazing woman. She can decide the fate of a multi-billion project. Is she really the second daughter of the Shu family?
You people should leave this place. Never show yourselves in front of Julissa again. Julissa, let's go home. Dad's waiting for you.
All right. Spencer! Without the HM Group's partnership and without the Dawn Project, how are we going to pay off the company's debts?
Julissa! Can you please stop this? The Zhang Group really needs the Dawn Project right now.
Why should I care? I'm not one of you.
Stay away. Julissa doesn't want to see you again.
Mr. Magnus, Julissa is my true wife. We're not officially split. So, you shouldn't be breaking off our deal for a married woman. It's not right.
Mr. Spencer, you say that I'm a married woman. Have you forgotten that we didn't even manage to get a marriage certificate? For the past 3 years, every time I wanted to register our marriage, you rejected me with all sorts of excuses. Now it seems like I should be thanking you.
But we even had a wedding and all. As long as I don't agree to split, we're still husband and wife.
Mr. Spencer, you've got some nerve. Julissa isn't your wife anymore. So I'm asking you nicely, stop harassing her. Otherwise, you're going to regret what you're doing.
Miss Julissa, your methods are quite impressive. You've got Mr. Magnus right at your beck and call. He's so protective of you.
Julissa, I'm not agreeing to a divorce. You can't leave with another man. Whatever the problem is, we can talk about it. Okay?
Yes, you're right. I should go home. Shall we go?
Marina, don't you have a relative who knows Mr. Magnus? He helped with my brother's project. Ask that relative of yours to put a good word for us.
Yes, Marina. Ask your relative. Ask him to talk to Mr. Magnus. Spencer's company can't lose this partnership.
Let me tell you the truth. I gave this order to you because Julissa is asking it to be so. And it has nothing to do with anyone else.
Because of Julissa?
You're telling him too much. He'll just hound us more.
Julissa! I didn't realize you won this project for me. Why didn't you tell me sooner then? If you did so, then we wouldn't have come to any of this at all.
Spencer, I told you that a long time ago, but have you ever believed me?
Julissa, if you really know your place in here, then get out of the Jung family!
You want me to leave? You know that if it weren't for my brother's help, the Jung group wouldn't be where it is today, you ungrateful people! Spencer, he helped you get the Dawn Project!
You delude yourself about living a life of luxury? All these years since your family went bankrupt, you've been living in our house, eating our food, wearing our clothes, and using our things! Our whole family has had to put up with you! Now you have the nerve to act this high and mighty? Piece of trash! Don't you have any shame?
You dare to slap me? Why you...
Julissa, can you stop making a scene here? Enough! Julissa, we spent 3 years together. Do you really have to cause trouble here? Can you at least try to think about me even once?
So you think I never thought about you? If it weren't for me, you'd be a factory manager, not the boss you are today. Don't you know that? The Dawn Project wouldn't have been yours without me. All this is because of me!
I earned all of this by myself. Except for the Dawn Project, which Marina helped me with. Julissa, have you no shame?
Let's go.
Julissa! Don't go.
Julissa, the Jungs have been abusing you for the past 3 years. We can't just let it go. I'll make those Jungs disappear completely from River City.
Magnus, there's no need. Even without your help, that Jung group will soon go bankrupt. There's no need to get your hands dirty.
Julissa, you can forget about him. Let me protect you from now on.
What are you talking about? I have hands and feet. I can protect myself.
Spencer, look at her! She never had you in her eyes at all with how she ran away with another man!
Enough, Cecilia! If you hadn't kept on slandering and bad-mouthing Julissa at the banquet, she wouldn't be so angry. And you! You better explain to me everything. Explain why Mr. Magnus said you never helped. Answer me! Could you still be lying to me, Marina?
Spencer! This tramp is lying to you! Marina, you have ruined us all!
Well, she was just a girl singing in a bar. How could you be related to someone who knows Mr. Magnus? Our family trusted you so much. You lied to us again.
Spencer, I didn't mean to lie to you, honey. I just love you so much. I'd do anything for you. You will forgive me, right?
Forgive you? Julissa helped me win the 10 billion order. And then there's you who ruined it all! And you asked me to forgive you?
Yes, it's all my fault. I did deceive you. But I just wanted to stay by your side. I'm not like that Julissa. I don't fool around. And I sure didn't cheat on you. I felt so bad for you. That's why I hoped that you'd get a divorce soon.
Still making excuses and slandering Julissa!
I didn't! When I was singing at the bar, I did see her sleeping with yet another man.
What did you say?
I was afraid it would affect your work. That's why I didn't tell you about it. And Mr. Magnus is really high up. If he knew, he'd never fall for a woman like Julissa. Otherwise, he's just playing with her. He'll get tired of her. And he will dump her like she deserves. Even without Julissa, the project will still be yours, Spencer.
Yeah. Marina's right about all that. Julissa can fool people now, but not forever. When Mr. Magnus finds out the dirty woman she really is, he will definitely dump her.
Exactly. Someone as resentful as that woman Julissa will not have a happy end.
Spencer, if you still have feelings for Julissa, then you're free to leave me and our child. For you to go after her. I won't be desperate, spiteful, or troublesome like Julissa. Just come back and see us whenever you're free to help take care of us. My belly!
What's wrong with your belly?
I knew it. You still care about me.
About today, it's not entirely your fault. Julissa was being all reckless, and then she blamed me for betraying her. She showed no mercy at all, ruining the deal. I'm not going to let her get away with this.
Dad.
Oh! Julissa, I finally get to see you again. I missed you so much. Come on, look here. Face here. Julissa, about you and Spencer. I know all about it already. You've suffered so much these past 3 years. Those Zhang family bastards, they really dared to treat my daughter like this. Unbelievable.
Dad, there's no reason to be mad at them. I've already cut ties with that family.
Godfather, what happened at the signing ceremony will soon spread, and sure enough, no one will want to be involved with the Zhang group anymore.
Magnus, you did well. Julissa, now that you're back, where do you want to go to relax and get away from all this? Julissa, how about going to Dad's island for a vacation?
Dad, these past 3 years, I gave up everything for Spencer, even my position here. Now, I want to be myself again.
Julissa, as long as you're willing to come back, the position of HM Group CEO is yours.
No. HM Group's success, its progress is because of your leadership, Magnus. I can't take credit for it. I want to rely on my own efforts. First, I want to complete the Dawn project you gave to me.
All right. As you wish.
Don't worry. The baby's fine.
Mr. Spencer, the new group has publicly announced their termination of partnership with us. Without their technical support, our product line will be shut down.
Understood. I asked you to keep a close eye on the HM Group to know what's happening.
There's news that HM Group has announced that they will hold an investment summit at the Stardust Hotel. They'll reselect their partner for the Dawn project there, and it will be happening in a month.
Okay.
Seems like Mr. Magnus is tired of Julissa. We just go out there with sincerity, then the project is all ours.
I'm going back to the office. You can go back home.
You scumbag! You've ruined my whole life! Don't shout! Come with me! It's all your fault! I got fired from HM because of you, and I got competitors kicking me while I'm down. Now I have nowhere to go. In the entire South Province!
Mr. Paul, I'm begging you, let me go, please. I'm a victim too. I didn't know Julissa was cozying up to Mr. Magnus.
And I'm still fired. All because of you! You want me to let you go, huh?
Mr. Paul, my husband's company was also ruined by Julissa. Julissa is a shared enemy of ours. We need to take down Julissa. Then you can get back the HM Group. I even get to save my husband's company.
Julissa. What's your plan then? That's a good idea. This time, I will make her suffer. But first, before I get my revenge on Julissa, you'll have to please me, you naughty girl. Marina, you keep saying that you love Spencer, and that you do everything for his own good, but you seem quite comfortable sleeping with any other man you can find.
The baby in my belly, you see, is a symbol of my genuine love for him. I'm fine sleeping with other men, but carrying another man's child, I despise. You're one of those other men.
You! With such a good partner like you, I have no doubts at all that we'll make Julissa be despised by everyone.
Julissa, are you used to it? Why are they here?
Cecilia, watch your mouth this time. I don't want a repeat of last time.
Got it, Spencer. I'll make sure to behave this time.
I'll get security.
No need. He's not getting the project, especially not from me.
Okay. Then get yourself ready now. Tonight's investment summit is in your hands.
Julissa, you're like a bad penny. I won't let this summit lead to another wrench in Spencer's plans. I'm going to completely destroy you. Spencer, dear, I'm not feeling well. I'll just go to the restroom.
Mr. Magnus.
Don't you remember what I told you last time about harassing Julissa?
Mr. Magnus, Julissa's my wife. I know her very well. At the last signing ceremony, you were deceived.
Yeah, a month has passed. I'm sure that Mr. Magnus is just saving his face after kicking her out.
Spencer, you keep saying you know Julissa enough. But what do you really know about her?
That her family went bankrupt, that she's flat broke. She seems honest, but she hooks up with other men. I kicked her out after I found out. Her glamorous appearance is only because of men. Mr. Magnus, a woman like that does not deserve you.
Spencer, you really are blind.
You're right, yes. I am blind. So I still love her.
Why is she still with Mr. Magnus?
Julissa, what are you doing here?
She's the director-in-chief of this investment summit. So guess why she's here?
Julissa, you're the director-in-chief of the investment summit? Why didn't you tell me? I misunderstood you just now. Please don't overthink it.
Spencer. So all this time, this is actually how you see me? Well, I refuse to give you the Dawn Project.
Julissa!
Julissa, don't blame me. Spencer keeps pestering you. Only in this way can you completely give up on him.
Mr. Magnus, why do you choose to keep her around? With her sullied status, aren't you afraid of gossip affecting HM Group's reputation?
Affecting the group's reputation? Spencer, 3 years ago, if she hadn't given up everything for her loved one, now the position of CEO of HM Group would be hers.
Mr. Magnus, what exactly do you mean by that?
Julissa, I didn't expect that you'd still stay by Mr. Magnus' side. Your methods are really impressive.
Well, my methods are still not quite as good as yours. After the kidnapping 3 years ago, you defiled yourself. But Spencer chose to have you by his side.
You were the one who exposed those videos online. You ruined my relationship with Spencer and almost got me kicked out. I know that deep in your heart, you still have feelings for Spencer.
I have feelings for him?
I can see right through your dirty little tricks. You're shameless like a lovesick puppy, following Spencer around wherever he goes. You are pathetic. Let me tell you this. In Spencer's heart, there's only me. He will never change his mind for a tramp like you. You tramp, how dare you hit me!
So what if I hit you? Watch your filthy mouth. Otherwise, in the future, every time I see you, I'll hit you.
Julissa, I will make you pay the price for what you did to me!
Go ahead and try.
Tramp, you've finally fallen into my hands. Don't worry, I'll satisfy you. It's payback for getting me fired from HM Group.
Paul, what the hell do you want?
Don't you like seducing men? I'm giving you a helping hand. I've delivered him right to your bedside. Paul is amazing. Just enjoy your tryst with him.
Marina, you monster.
Paul, I'll leave her to you. I'll have someone else come over. Today is the HM Group's investment summit. If anyone finds out that you're here sleeping with someone, I'm really looking forward to Spencer and Magnus's reactions.
You tramp!
Scream, but no one can hear you anyway.
No, Paul. Paul, don't. I don't feel well. I feel so bad. It's so hot. He drugged me.
I will ruin you today, Julissa.
Get away! I'm the second lady of the Zhu family. Get lost!
If you are second miss of the Shu family, then I am Magnus!
What exactly do you mean by
What
that?
don't you understand? What I'm saying is, her status is more noble than you can imagine.
Mr. Magnus! The summit is about to begin, but we can't find Miss Julissa.
Hello. The number you have dialed. Hello. The number you have dialed is powered off.
I can't get through. Something must have happened to her. Go find her!
Yes, sir.
Mr. Magnus, what happened?
Spencer, if anything happens to Julissa, you will not be spared.
You get off!
You tramp! Come back here! You slut! Where are you running off to? You're not going anywhere today. Go back to bed and lie down.
Julissa, what are you doing? Today's HM Group's investment summit. You're here seducing men? What are you thinking? Paul, stop! What are you doing here?
Mr. Spencer, I didn't do anything. Marina put me up to it.
Julissa, Marina told me before that you were messing around outside, but I didn't believe her. But this time I saw it with my own eyes. What excuse do you have this time?
Go away. Get away from me!
Do you hate me that much? That you'd rather be touched by another man than let me touch you? What's wrong with you? You've been drugged.
It was Marina.
Marina. Impossible.
Mr. Spencer, I didn't do anything. Marina put me up to it.
Could it really be Marina?
Let go of me! No, Spencer! Spencer, let go of me!
You've been drugged. These past 3 years, I found you repulsive and haven't touched you. But at this time, I'll try my best to hold back and help you out. I won't leave you like this.
No, Spencer! Spencer! Go away!
Julissa, at a time like this, can you stop making a scene? I'm doing this for you.
Even if I die, I will never need your help. Get out of here. Spencer! Spencer, even now, I can see you still find me disgusting.
Julissa, I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. Let's try again. Julissa's still with Mr. Magnus. The investment summit will be handled by her. I have to win her over to secure the project. Julissa, you alone have always been in my heart. I know I'm in yours too. You just blamed me for not sleeping with you for 3 years, but now I can satisfy your needs.
Spencer, do you really think that I'm that gullible? Right now, I'm the one who feels incredibly disgusted. Now I know you would do anything for a stupid contract. Get out of here!
When I help you out, you'll forgive me.
No, Spencer! 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 Leave me alone!
She told you to get out. Didn't you hear her? Julissa, are you okay? Spencer? What did you do to her?
Mr. Magnus, she's been drugged. I was just trying to save her.
You want to save her? Wherever you are, Julissa's in danger. You only want to hurt her.
Take me away from here.
Okay, I'll take you away.
Mr. Magnus, she's my wife. Only I can save her. What are you
Shut
doing?
up! You have no right to call her your wife. 3 years of marriage and you put her through hell. You don't cherish her. Now someone will cherish Julissa. Let's go now. You, listen to me. What I want to do is none of your business. The Jung Group will face bankruptcy. I'm sorry. I almost let you get hurt again.
I feel so bad. Help me.
Julissa, you better know who I am.
Magnus.
Julissa, you're awake. How do you feel?
Why am I in the hospital?
If I hadn't taken you to the hospital, last night you would have... What are you thinking? I'm not like Spencer. I wouldn't take advantage of you. I would never do anything without your consent.
Magnus, what are you talking about?
Julissa, I like you.
Kevin, hello. Why are you here? Did Mr. Magnus realize he was being cheated on? Does he want to cooperate with us again?
In your dreams, Mr. Magnus asked me to give this to you. Take a good look yourself. This is your good wife. That's evidence of her collusion with Paul. Those photos in the back show her in hotels and bars in recent years with all kinds of men. Open your eyes and take a good look. Since you're so pathetic, I'll tell you one last truth. Marina's identity is actually just a bar girl from the countryside with no background whatsoever. The kidnapping 3 years ago, she was violated by the kidnappers. That's all true. You're on your own now.
Julissa. I wrongly accused you. Julissa, where are you? Answer the phone.
Julissa, I like you.
But Magnus, our relationship is...
I know. Julissa, I know I'm Godfather's adopted son. Actually, I fell for you 3 years ago. I was planning to confess to you then, but I just finished my business. And then you married Spencer. Julissa, can you give me another chance? He's still pestering you.
Don't worry. I'm over him. I'm completely over him. After I finish the Dawn project, we'll go to my dad's island for a vacation.
Okay.
Julissa, I just made a small mistake. Do you hate me that much?
Spencer, today is Marina's prenatal checkup. Why are you still busy with work? Go with her to the hospital.
Her prenatal checkup. Why should I care about that?
Are you crazy? How can you talk to Marina
Mom,
like that?
It's okay. Spencer is busy with work. He doesn't have time. I can go to the hospital myself.
No! You're carrying my precious grandchild. Even if you're busy with work, you can't neglect your own child. So today, you must accompany Marina to the hospital.
Marina, how long are you going to lie to me? You've slept with so many men! The baby inside you, is it really mine?
Spencer, what do you mean by that? Is it Julissa? Did she lie to you again? She's a shameless liar. You seriously can't trust her.
Up until now, you are still pretending in front of me. Do I really have to throw evidence in your face? Do I really have to throw evidence in your face?
Spencer, what are you doing?
Marina! You actually slept with so many men? You are a dirty slut!
Marina, how could you do such a thing?
That's not true. These photos are manipulated. They're all fake.
Marina, you dirty slut. I already know everything! You come from the countryside, you have no money and no connections! All you do is cling to men. And the kidnapping 3 years ago was also real. At the last investment summit, you actually tried to drug Julissa.
What did you say? Spencer, is what you said true?
Goodness, Marina, you promiscuous low-class woman. You tricked us. How could you?
If it weren't for you, I would have already gotten Julissa's forgiveness and secured the Dawn Project.
It's all lies. Spencer, I just love you so much. I don't want to leave you. Even without the Dawn Project, if the company goes bankrupt, I'll still stay by your side.
How could you? You ruined my brother's company so badly. How dare you say you love him?
I really do love you. Please forgive me.
You do not deserve my forgiveness. I was so blind, believing you for 3 years. The door is there. Leave now. Get out of here.
It's my fault. For so long, I haven't seen your true colors. I've been deceived by you and worked with you against Julissa and drove her away!
Oh my goodness, what a disgrace! If it weren't for you, Marina, Julissa would still be safe and sound in our house! She is such a good character and she's always so respectful to me! She is 100 times better than you! How could we have driven her away? I can't believe it!
Yeah. Sister Julissa was always nice to me, too. She always gave way to me and helped me with everything.
Once I get rid of this woman, I'll go find Julissa. She'll definitely forgive me.
No.
I want to remarry her.
Yes. Spencer, once you and Julissa reconcile, the Dawn Project will be ours again.
No. Spencer, you can't go back to Julissa. I can't live without you.
If it weren't for your pregnancy, I would have sent you straight to jail.
No. Spencer, I'm begging you. Please forgive me for the sake of our child. You'll forgive me, right?
Go away! You are the worst woman I've ever met.
My child. My baby.
Tell me, son, are you sure about this? Does Julissa really live here?
Yes. She lives right here.
That's good. That means we can ask Julissa for forgiveness and take her home with us. Cecilia, you need to be nice to her. When you see Julissa, apologize to her, okay?
Don't worry, Mom. I have already prepared the apology.
Who are you? What do you want?
Hello, I'm Julissa's husband. I'm here to take Julissa home.
Miss Julissa? She's gone. She hasn't been back for days.
What do you mean she's gone? Where did she go? Do you know where she went?
Brother, Julissa, she must be too disappointed in you, so she's heartbroken and left River City.
No matter where she goes, I will find her. She will come back. In this life, I'll marry no one but her.
Look at my sweet baby. After living in the Zhang family for 3 years, you're as thin as a rail. Magnus, I'm entrusting Julissa to your care. You must make sure she gets nice and healthy.
Don't worry, Godfather. The mission is accomplished.
I'm going to play chess with your uncle. You young people chat.
I will show you around.
After Spencer left, I realized that life can be so colorful, so relaxing and carefree. Spencer, you and I will never see each other again.
Julissa, look at this. It's news from home.
Everyone, can you help me find Julissa? My Julissa is missing. Everyone, can you help me find Julissa? My Julissa's gone. She's not answering her phone, and she's not replying to my messages. I'm so worried about her. I hope that she can come back to me.
Mr. Spencer, didn't you divorce Miss Julissa and marry your new wife, Marina?
Yeah, Mr. Spencer. Wasn't it you who kicked Miss Julissa out of the Chang family?
I was wrong. That's all Marina's fault. She ruined our marriage. She also lied to me. She said she helped me get the HM Group's multi-billion project. Actually, it was all thanks to Julissa. Julissa still has feelings for me. She still loves me. Can you help me? Can you help me find Julissa? Please, I beg you.
Marina, you tramp. You made my son suffer so much. Get out of our lives now. We don't want someone like you.
It's all because of you. My brother lost his multi-billion-dollar project. All the partners want to terminate their cooperation. His company can't go public. It's about to go bankrupt. It's all because of you, you snake!
Now you're regretting it. You're crying and begging to marry into the Jiang family. And you tried every wicked way to drive Julissa away.
If it weren't for you, I wouldn't even know how good my relationship with Julissa was.
Back then, I only let you into the Jiang family because of the baby in your belly. I didn't expect you to be such a promiscuous woman, sleeping with so many men. I think the baby in your belly is definitely not my son's. It must be aborted!
No, this baby can't be born. Let's go to the hospital now.
Let's go.
Let go of me!
Julissa, where are you? Julissa, where are you? Julissa!
Why did you drink so much?
Get out!
Spencer, the Dawn Project wasn't my fault. I just wanted to stay by your side. It's all Julissa's fault. She's the one who didn't honor her word. She didn't give you the project.
Unbelievable. You're still slandering Julissa. You shameless tramp!
Yes, I'm a tramp. I've slept with many people. But come on! Are you any better than me? You drove Julissa away yourself. Your own happiness. You ruined it yourself!
Shut the hell up! After you give birth, I will make you pay for it. Get out!
Julissa, look at this. It's news from home.
My Julissa is gone.
Spencer has been looking for you.
Why are you showing me this? Aren't you afraid I'll accept his apology and forgive him?
That's good. I trust you. Julissa, there's something I think I should apologize to you for.
What is it?
I have another identity. Those kidnapping 3 years ago, I was the one who asked you for help. I prepared for everything. Nothing would go wrong. I just didn't expect it would still ruin your marriage.
If someone chooses to abandon their partner because she was assaulted, it's better to not be married.
Don't worry. From now on, I will protect you.
Julissa. Julissa, I was wrong. You are the purest girl. Please forgive me. I'll give you the house. I'll give you all of my properties.
It's over.
I've already kicked Marina out. I only want the baby she's carrying. After she gives birth. After she gives birth, I'll deal with her to avenge you. Come back, okay? Come back and I'll get the marriage certificate with you immediately.
I answered the phone just to tell you. You're like a piece of gum sticking to me. You are disgusting. Since I found out about you and Marina, I will never, ever forgive you, Spencer. Just give up. Julissa, it was my fault, believe me. Come back and save Spencer. He jumped into the river while we weren't looking.
Sister-in-law, it's Cecilia. It was my fault for making you leave. Please be the bigger person and don't lower yourself to my level.
Why do you seem so happy? Open your mouth.
The statement you made is still there, saying Marina's the only daughter-in-law. In the end, you were dragged down by the real dirty woman. The company went bankrupt.
Spencer!
Marina, please stop pestering our family. My brother's child's 100-day celebration has nothing to do with you.
For the sake of our child, I forgive you. Just leave. And stop bothering me.
Spencer, how can you be so cruel? I'm the child's mother. Even the child's 100-day banquet you won't let me attend. At the 100-day banquet, all of Spencer's relatives and friends will be there. I must be there, so that everyone thinks I'm Spencer's wife. Then he'll get a marriage certificate with me.
You filthy woman. You're not worthy. After the baby's 100-day banquet, I'll go find Julissa. I will find her no matter what. I'll beg her on my knees if I have to.
Spencer! I bore you a child. Why are you still thinking about Julissa? What makes her better than me?
All right, bride and groom, smile.
From head to toe, you're no match for her.
Let me see.
Thank you.
Good work. You're so beautiful.
I know.
My friend is here. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Julissa! Julissa! It's really you. Why didn't you contact me? Do you know how I've been this past year?
Spencer, we're already divorced. I'm not interested in how you spent the last year.
Julissa. Where have you been? I've been looking for you. I've been worried that you haven't been eating or sleeping well. I was wrong before. Please forgive me.
Mr. Spencer, please stay away from me. You're tainted. The sight of you makes me absolutely sick.
But you've always been in my heart. Do you know how much I've suffered this past year? Julissa, Marina fooled me all this time. I wronged you. I regret it deeply. I regret not cherishing you every single day. Come back. Will you please?
Sister-in-law, I know I was wrong too. My brother never got a marriage license with Marina. As long as you come back, my brother will marry you right away.
Right. Julissa, let's remarry. Let's get the license. I'll be a good husband this time.
Sister-in-law, why are you wearing a wedding dress?
Right. Why are you wearing a wedding dress?
I'm getting married today. So Spencer, please, don't ever come back into my life again.
No, this is impossible. Julissa, you must be lying to me. You must be lying to me!
Spencer, after all this time, you're still so self-righteous.
Julissa, you can stop deceiving me. I admit I was wrong. I know you love me. I can't take it anymore. I was really wrong.
Yes, Julissa,
Spencer really knows he was wrong. He wants to be with you now. You don't have to just marry anyone and suffer in the process.
I'm not joking around. I am really getting married today.
Julissa. I really know I was wrong. Please give me another chance.
Brother? Sister-in-law, even if you're really getting married today, you can still run away. Now, a great man like my brother is hard to find. Our Jung family is down and out now. But my brother, he can make a comeback.
Right, Julissa. I'll never look down on you for being useless again. I'll never dislike you for being poor ever again. As long as you come back to me. We'll go get a marriage certificate now. Julissa, let's go get our marriage certificate. Can we?
Spencer, why do you even think I would get back together with you? This is my marriage certificate.
This is impossible! Julissa, you must be lying to me. I admit that I was wrong. Please stop this madness.
Spencer, after all this time, you're still the same. Do you see the poster at the door? That's my husband. He's handsome and tall and very considerate to me. More importantly, we trust each other. Spencer, you're nothing but a dirty scumbag. Why on earth should I go back to you?
Julissa, I was wrong. I know you still love me. Other men can't give you what you want. But I can.
Who says I can't give her the life she wants? Isn't this Mr. Spencer from the noble Zhang family? I heard your company went bankrupt. Your child's 100-day celebration was borrowed money. So, you still have the leisure to covet my wife.
Hold on. Isn't that guy the president of HM Group? The eldest son of the Shu family? He's Magnus. He's going to marry Julissa?
Mr. Magnus, you're the richest man in Nan province. She's just a divorced woman. She's not worthy of you.
She may be worthless in your eyes, but in mine, she's the most radiant woman, and I would give my life to protect her.
How did you two get together? How did you get married? Julissa, our 3-year relationship. You gave it up. Just like that.
Spencer, you keep saying you love her. 3 years of marriage, and you betrayed her every single day. You're not worthy of her at all. You're not welcome here. Please leave.
Julissa's family went bankrupt long ago. How can she still marry such a rich man like Magnus? Wait a minute. They both have the surname Shu.
You all have the surname Shu. Julissa, what is going on?
Remember what I told you? My father adopted a son long ago. To be very honest, I wanted to find a chance for you to meet, but you thought my family was bankrupt. You were afraid I would use your money to help my brother out. Have you forgotten that?
He's your adoptive brother.
Exactly. But from this day on, he is my husband.
He's your adoptive brother. You're Mr. Magnus' sister. That is to say, you're the second daughter of the HM Group.
You're the second daughter of the HM Group?
Sister-in-law, you're the second daughter of the HM Group. Why didn't you tell us before? If we all knew you were the second daughter, we wouldn't kick you out of the Jung family.
Come on, seriously? You're blaming me? When it's clearly you who are arrogant. You really thought my family went bankrupt. So all these years in your family, no one bothered to treat me like a human being, and no one wanted to believe a word I said.
Impossible. How could you be the second daughter of HM Group?
Julissa is the second daughter of the HM Group. Impossible! Why do you get all the good things while I have nothing? I have nothing at all!
That means your family wasn't bankrupt after all. You've been lying to me.
I never said that my family went bankrupt. Have you ever thought about why your entrepreneurial journey has been so smooth? Whose influence do you think that was? Spencer, you're destined to be a penniless loser. I gave you a chance, but you chose not to take it.
So you were the one helping the Jung family all along. All of your help. I'm so sorry I didn't cherish it. I screwed up.
It turns out our whole family was blind all this time. We drove Julissa away. Honey, the wedding is about to start.
Okay, let's go now.
Julissa! Julissa!
Spencer, the baby's 100-day banquet is about to start.
Get out of here! It's all your fault that Julissa left me. I don't want to see you ever again. Stay away from me!
Spencer! Spencer!
My brother told you to leave. Are you deaf?
Leave!
Julissa! Julissa!
Honey, focus. Don't let certain people's words affect our business.